Hey there, boys and girls. Welcome to episode 24. Yes, 24 of Sonic Boom TV. This episode is going to be the record store day wish list, or things I'm just interested in, whether I can buy it or not. And what I'm going to do is use the website here, and just kind of go through what's available that I think would be nice to have. And you know, I don't have a better way to do this right now. So we'll just kind of go through and we'll see what I think would be good. Not going to go through every album because there's a lot. So first off, I'll say Alice in Chains, the We Die Young uh, EP, I guess it'll be. It's going to be 3 songs. We Die Young, It Ain't Like That, and Killing Yourself. And Killing Yourself is the track that is uh, the one that was never released, I guess. So that'll be interesting. I hope it's not expensive because that's one I will be trying to get um, for sure. Uh, then we go down. Let's see what else we got. Uh, there's a Bad Company live album. I'm not a huge Bad Company fan, but this might be fun. It's 2 LPs. There's only 3,000, so that may be hard to pick up. Let's go back to that Alice in Chains real quick, because I didn't see. Where's it at? Oh, they should put the artist name first. That's why I can't find anything. That one is 14,350 copies, so that should be readily available for most people who want it. Then we go down, 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 down. I'm not interested in Black Label Society so much or Black Pumas, but people will probably be into that. The Black Pumas thing, I think it's their regular album, but it's made into a 7-inch box set. And I think there's a couple extra songs added to that if you're into them. Blur's Bustin' and Dronin'. I'm not gonna get this unless it comes later. But I like Blur. I don't know what's on this. I didn't say what's on it. It's a 2 CD set though. It's CDs. Well, wait a minute. This says LPs and this says CDs right here. If you can see my little cursor thing. So I don't know, but I probably won't be getting that one. There's a bunch of David Bowie stuff. I'm not into him. Billy Bragg. Probably won't get this either. This 1,800 copies. Billy Bragg, Life's a Riot with Spy vs. Spy, 30th anniversary edition. They probably won't even have that at my store. Go down, go down, go down. Let's see what's on the next one. Okay. I'm not into Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds either, but I've heard this is a really good album, the Live Seeds. It's 2 LPs, 2,700 copies. Looks like there's 13 songs, and side D is an etching. I don't really like when they do etchings because they don't do anything for me. You don't really get to look at them. Oops. And why would you? It's just on your record. Collective Soul Discipline Breakdown. I really want this one. This is an RSD first, so it's 5,000 copies, but it'll be released on its own later. So if I can't get that, it will be no big deal. Oh man, it keeps. Why does it keep going back to page 1? I'm sorry, guys. This is not working the way I wanted it to. Hold on. Let's do this. Make 200. There we go. And we can avoid some of that stuff. So let's go. Oh, now we got to go back to page 1 again because we've made it into 2 pages. Okay, so where were we? That was Collective Soul. There's an Alice Cooper Brutal Planet. Um, it's also an RSD first. I don't know that album. It's 5,000 copies, two LPs. Um, oops. Oh man, guys, this thing is not keeping what I put in here. The Cranberries, Remembering Dolores. This one, I would be interested in it because I really like the Cranberries, but this is like a hand picked by band members and family members who are finding songs that they did uh, that reminded them of her or meant something. But there's like none of the hit songs, so I don't know. These are all like I believe they're just all like deep cuts or whatever you want to call them from the albums. 5,000 copies. I think there's 3 bonus tracks, so that would be worth having the bonus tracks. But I don't know that I would get that one. I do like the Cranberries, but I would like some of the hit songs on there as well if I'm going to do that. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, guys. This video is not what I wanted it to be already. Maybe I won't click on all of them that I talk about. Cranberries. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Probably not going to buy that. It's a traveling band live at Royal Albert Hall. The Cure, Pornography. I believe that's going to be a picture disc, so I'm not interested in that. The Damned Strawberries. I would like to maybe get that, but it's going to be down on my list. It's 1,800 copies, 1 LP. I don't have a lot of money this time either. And if you hear snoring, that's my dog. She had surgery yesterday, and she's crashed out next to me. Def Leppard's High and Dry. I really wanted to get that, and then I found out it was a picture disc, so I don't want it at all. Just I don't like picture disc. I don't like the way they look most of the time, and I don't want them. Dillinger Escape Plan. That one may be pretty good. They're pretty intense band. 1,800 copies on that one. Udo Dirkschneider. I really think I want that. So if I see it, I may grab it my way. Let's click on that one. He's looking real old, man. I don't know if this is going to be the same as the accept stuff kind of style he did, or if it's something different because I haven't heard him in a long time. But it's 2 LPs and it's 35 songs, so if it's 2250 copies, it's an RC first release, so I may wait on that one. When it comes out in its regular edition. Oh man, you hear my dog? She's so funny. There's a Fats Domino. Here comes Fats Domino. The Doors, L.A. Woman. That ought to go over well. There's 11,000 copies of that one. That's an exclusive 4 LP, so that's going to be expensive. I probably won't get that one. What else we got here? Whitey Ford Sings the Blues by Everlast. That's a really good album. I saw him in concert actually when that was out. He was pretty good. It's 2 LPs, 2,500 copies. That'll probably be a popular one. Not sure if I'll get it or not. Most likely not. Foo Fighters, Making a Fire. There's 9,500 copies of that. It's a single. It's just Making a Fire. The Mark Ronson reversion and the Chasing Birds Preservation Hall Jazz Band reversion. So that's probably going to be a hot one, but I'm not interested in it. I'm not a huge Foo Fighters fan. I got a lot of their CDs, couple albums, but records, but not really into it. Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. I don't know any of their stuff. It's Magic Secrets 2022. I know him from Oasis, but I don't know any of that stuff. Gojira, that's another band, live at the Brixton Academy. It's 3,500 copies. That one's probably going to go. I know a lot of people like them. I just haven't had time to figure out who they are. I know of them, but I don't know what they, what they sound like or anything. I know they're metal, but I'm not sure. On that one, Parry Grip for Kids About to Rock. Parry Grip, it was in Nerf Herder, and he does all these like weird commercial songs and like four commercials for radio and TV kind of thing, but they're like parody things and they're funny and that's probably what that is. It's for RSD first, so I'm probably gonna wait on that. LA Guns, Waking the Dead. That's an RSD first, 4,000. That's on my list of things to get, but since it's RSD first, again, I may wait on that one. Hailstorm, Back from the Dead, maybe. It would depend on if they if I didn't have anything else that I wanted to get. There's only 2,800 copies of that. Kurt Hammett, Portals, first album being done by a Metallica member outside of Metallica, which is the rule for Metallica. You can't do any solo stuff. So that one is going to be available on vinyl and CD. It's only going to be 4 songs, I believe. No words. The LP is 6,500 copies on its bluish vinyl. I'm gonna try my hardest to get that one. There's also a CD version of it. That I'd rather. I mean, if that's all they have, I'll grab that. But I don't want it on CD. I want the record. That one will probably be worth something one day. Anyway, not that I buy things for value, but I think that one will be worth something. The Heartbreakers, Tom Petty's backing band, the LAMF demo sessions. That might be good. Richard Hell, I don't know anything by that guy, but I know he's important, and that's the Gumbo Limbo remixes. Let's see what else we got. Jackson 5 ABC. That would be fun to have, but I'm not interested in it. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts Acoustics. That's kind of far down on my list of things to get. 6,500 copies on that one. There's a Judas Priest Hero. I don't know that album. If Judas Priest is another one that's I've got a lot of like MP3s and stuff of them, but not a lot of albums. Not that I don't like them. It's just one of those bands that I never really got to. Kitty Spit. This is high on my list. This is like number 2 on my list. They were like I guess you want to call them a new metal band. These 4 girls. This album was really good. They had Spit, Charlotte, Paper Doll. Do You Think I'm a Whore? Suck, Brackish. I think the hits were Brackish, Spit, and Charlotte, I believe. It's a really good album. I don't believe it's ever been on vinyl. It's only 1,700 copies, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get it. But it's an RSD first release, so if I don't get it, it'll come out later, and I'll be able to get it then. But I'm hoping to get it. Let's see where we are. Oops. The next one, The Knack, live at the House of Blues. It's only 1,500 copies. It's 2 LPs. It's an RSD first release. I'd like to get that, but I got a feeling that's going to be expensive. And 1,500 copies, it probably won't even be in my store down here. Go down. We've got Madness, Baggy Trousers. I don't know much. That's an RSD exclusive, 1,850 copies. Hope I'm not passing over too many of you guys who want to, talk about. Not that I'm talking about, I'm just saying what I want to get. Motorhead's Lost Tapes Volume 2. I would have to have the first one to be interested in that. There's only 2,250 copies of that, so it's 2 LPs. So I probably won't be getting that. The Muffs, new improved Kim Shattuck demos, 2 LP, 1,200 copies. I might be interested in that. She the Muffs were good. I really enjoyed them. I've got one or two of their albums and a couple soundtracks with them on it. Oops, I went back too far again. And I really like them. So if I may try to get that at some point. Oh boy, I wish. Okay, so what's next? The Stevie Nicks Belladonna thing. People are probably going to go crazy for that for some reason. There's 15,000 copies of it, so you're not going to have a hard time getting it if you want it. But I think people are going to go crazy for it. It's a couple Night Ranger albums. The Offspring's Greatest Hits. It's an RSD first, 7,000 copies. You'll probably be able to get it. I don't know that I necessarily need to buy this because I have almost all their albums. And I have quite a few of them on vinyl. I don't know if there's anything special about this. Can you come out and play Self-Esteem? Gotta Get Away, All I Want, Gone Away, Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Why don't you get... See, these are all their hits that came out after Smash and later. There's a couple albums before that none of the songs are from that. So that kind of stinks. Because there's some great songs. They were more punk when they first started, then they became more pop oriented later, which was okay because I liked it for the most part. But their earlier stuff was real punk. Real, I don't want to say real punk, but more what people consider punk than what they became later. How about that? Sounds good? Yeah. What do we have? Pearl Jam live on 2 legs. 2 LP. RSD first. There's 20,600 copies of this. I thought this one got moved. Maybe not, but I'm up in the air on getting this because it's probably going to be expensive. I have the CD. They have so many live albums. So I don't know. It's not going to be hard to find, and it's going to come out later after that. So, I may wait because it may be cheaper to get it later. It's probably colored vinyl on this. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's clear vinyl. It looks like. So who knows? Oh yeah, see that's June 18th. So that one did get moved. Some of the others might have been moved too. Now that I'm viewing it like this. Oh guys, I'm sure whoever's watching this is like, I wish this guy would have done something different. But I didn't. So whatever. Let's see where we are. The Pixies live at Coachella. Two LPs, RSD exclusive, 8,000 copies. That's I didn't even know that was out on here, so that's way up on the list, I guess. I love the Pixies. So we'll have to see on that one. Cool album cover. Bone Machine, UMass, Isla de Encanto, Wave of Mutilation, Broken Face, Cactus, Caribou, Number 13 Baby, Gouge Away, Tame, Monkey Gone to Heaven, Debaser, Valoria, Hey, Gigantic, Nimrod's Son, Here Comes Your Man, Vamos, In Heaven, Where's My Mind, and Intro the White. So I'm assuming side D, yeah, it's an etching. So, I think I want that one. That kind of messes my plans up, doesn't it? Didn't know that one was on the list. Okay, so back to page 2. So maybe that one's number 2 on my list. There's an Iggy Pop live in Berlin. I'm not interested in Iggy Pop, but I know a lot of people are. It's an RSD exclusive, 4,000 copies, 2 LP. Prince, The Gold Experience. I'm not interested in that either, but that's an RSD first, and there's 24,150 copies of it, 2 LPs. That'll be out later as regular edition, and I'm not huge into Prince. The Proclaimers. Excuse me. Sunset on Leith. I just bought this CD like 2 weeks ago. So it's a 2 LP expanded edition. 2,000 copies. So I'm not going to get that. The CD is good enough for me for that because there's only one real big hit song on there that everybody knows. Gonna walk 500 miles. But the rest of it is good. It's just not the same kind of stuff, and I don't need an LP record of it. The Ramones, the Sire albums, 1981 to 1989, 7 LPs, 10,000 copies. I do not know how much this is going to be. I really want it because I don't have the Ramones early albums. I have a lot of the stuff, like I have a greatest hits thing, and I have a lot of their older CDs, and I have a couple of live albums, their bootleg, I guess. But this will be, the stuff that I need. There's Pleasant Dream, Subterranean Jungle, Too High to Die, Animal Boy, Halfway to Sanity, Brain Drain, and Neon Pink Splatter vinyl of Rarities, all pressed on vinyl for the first time since their original release. So it's not even the early ones. So I'm gonna have to check into this. I thought this was gonna have like Rocket to Russia and that stuff, but I don't have any of these either. I have Brain Drain, but I have it on CD. So I don't know, maybe, but it's a really good set to have. So we'll see on that one. I don't know that I'll have the money for, because it's gonna be at least $100, and I just had to pay for this dog surgery, so who knows on that. Oops, gotta go back. Getting close to the end, guys. Where were we? Okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers Unlimited Love, 2 LP RSD exclusive, 5,000 copies. I don't know what's exclusive about that. That album is out already in the stores. So this must be. I'm not going to click on it, but it must be a different color vinyl, or maybe there's extra tracks. Who knows? A couple Lou Reed albums, Residents. Rolling Stones, More Hot Rocks, Big Hits and Phase Cookies, 50th anniversary. I'm not going to buy that. That's going to be way too expensive. 7,200 copies, two LPs, RSD exclusive. Gavin Rossdale, Wanderlust, 2 LPs, 1,500 copies. That's on RSD first, so you don't have to worry about him. Del Shannon, Rock On, that might be good. Shocking Blue. I know that's the singles, At Home the singles. I know something by them. It's a 10-inch, 2,000 copies. 5x5 Live by Simple Minds, 3 LPs, 2,000 copies. That'll be expensive. Slash Live at Studio 60, 2 LPs, 2,250 copies. That may be interesting as well. I was just about to buy a Slash album the other day, and I put it back, and I may go back and get it. Who knows? Wait a minute. Lost my spot here, guys. Let's see. Superchunk, Incidental Music, 1991 to 1995. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. This is what introduced me to this band. This is my number one. It's 3,150 copies of this. It's an RSD first release, so if I don't get it, I'll be able to get it later. But this song, this thing blew me away when I heard it. It was songs like Shallow End, The Mower, On the Mouth, 100,000 Fireflies, which is a cover song. It just blew me away when I heard this album. And I thought it was a greatest hits thing, but it's really like B-sides and unreleased tracks that they had from those years, and they put it together. And when I found that CD, it was used, I believe, and I just picked it up and I said, "Oh, this sounds neat. Let me see what it is." And it just blew me away. And so I've been, I've had the CD for a long time, but I really want it on vinyl. So I'm hoping that my store will have it. And that's the one I want. That's my number one, guys. And then we've got the Sweet Platinum Rare Volume 2. 2 LPs, RSD exclusive, 2,500 copies. I'm not going to get that. Taylor Swift The Lakes, 10,000 copies of that RSD exclusive 7-inch vinyl. I've heard that's going to cost like $20. I'm not into Taylor Swift, but I am into owning something that's going to be worth a bunch of money because they say all her RSD stuff goes ridiculous. All her regular albums go ridiculous once they're on vinyl. I don't know why. That seems like they're everywhere, but who knows. Tegan and Sarah, Still Jealous. That might be interesting. I like them. Jeff Tate from Queensryche, Kings and Thieves. That's an RSD first. 2 LP, 1,000 copies. The Tegan and Sarah is 3,100 copies. What else we got here? The U2's A Celebration 40th Anniversary, 12-inch vinyl, RSD first, 7,500 copies. This is basically a single. I'm not getting this one. I got the last one, but I'm not going to do this one. U2, I love U2, early U2 mostly, but I'm just not going to get that one. It's going to cost too much, and it's not going to be worth it to me. Then we've got some various artist stuff here. I don't know too much about what's going on here. Breaking the movie original motion picture soundtrack. Yeah. Nothing. Then there's Voivod Nothing Face and Voivod Angel Rat. Those are two RSD first, 4,500 copies each. Those are a metal band from, I guess they're a thrash band actually. I may pick these up if I have the money and I don't get everything else I want. They're kind of low on my list. I know a friend of mine wants somebody to get them for him. So if he gives me, if I don't, I don't know. I'd want them for myself. But if he gave me the money, I guess I would pick them up for him. We'll see. I don't know. I need some thrash music, in my life. Haven't had any new thrash metal in a while. And then we've got Warrior Soul, Odds and Ends. Warrior Soul had one song. I can't remember what it was. I bought one of their albums years and years ago, and it wasn't on it. And I can't remember what the song. There's only 500 copies of that. That's a RSD limited run regional focus. So that's probably only wherever they're from going to get that one. Same thing with this Mike Watt and Larry Mullins. I'm assuming that's Larry Mullins from U2. 750 copies on that one. Gerard Way, Hesitant Alien. That's the singer from My Chemical Romance. 4,725 copies of that. Barry White, No Limit on Love. The Who, It's Hard, 40th Anniversary. I'm not going to get that. It's 2 LPs, 6,000 copies. RSD first. John Williams has a few soundtrack. The Cowboys, original motion picture soundtrack, 50th Anniversary. Don't even know what that movie is. Lost in Space, title themes from the hit TV series. That might be actually a pretty fun one. There's only 950 copies of that. Regional as well. Wipers, Over the Edge Anniversary Edition. World Party, CVU Records presents World Party, curated by RSD. 2,000 copies, RSD limited run. Regional focus. I don't know what World Party sings. But we're going to look at this and see what that is. I don't know that. I think they had a hit or two back in the 90s, but I don't know. That's a June 18th release anyway. So that's it for the record store today. So I'm not looking for a ton of stuff. I my money is going to be limited as to what I can do. Um, it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to try to get there early. If I can get the super chunk in the kitty, I'm going to be happy. If I can get the super chunk by itself, I'm going to be happy. And then everything else is just going to depend because, I saved up some money for this, cash money, I should say, from tips and stuff that I've been getting with DoorDash. And the Alice in Chains, I'm sorry. So if I get, I'm sure I'm going to get the Alice in Chains. So if I get the other two, I'm going to be happy. And then anything after that, like the Kurt Hammett and, the Voivod and all that other stuff that I said I liked, I'll just see what I can do because I'm not going to go ridiculous. I'm not going to put a bunch of stuff on a credit card because that's not a good idea for me right now. But I'm hoping to get at least 3 things, and we'll see. I'd like to get that Ramones one, but I really don't know. It's probably going to be real expensive. It's got to be over $100. 7 LPs, so if you think about today's prices, things are like $30 a piece. So that could be $200 by the time that's done. So anyway, let me know if anybody out there is getting anything for Record Store Day this time as well, and we'll talk to you next time. That's it.